Hello, welcome to Bite Size. My name's Pete.
I'm Kristen.
So in this show we're going to talk to you about IDF MDF Cooling Solutions. Each week on Bite Size we take a different Vertiv solution and we condense it down into short videos to present to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the Tech Plan page on LinkedIn for a chance to win a $50 gift card. What have we got today, Kristen?
Today we're in an MDF IDF typical space with IT equipment in it, and we just wanted to make sure you understand a couple of different points that helped me when I was learning about air conditioning differences in people air conditioning and equipment air conditioning.
Okay.
So the first point being that as people, we give off a lot of moisture, so there's a lot of humidity in the air. So normal air conditioning does a good job of removing a lot of that humidity because that's what's part of the cooling process. But with an IT load, it's not giving off any moisture, so the Liebert air conditioning is designed not to take extra humidity out. It's designed to cool just this kind of equipment.
Awesome. And another key point is that this special Liebert equipment is designed to operate 24/7 all throughout different seasons, and the importance of that is that the building maintenance might switch off over the weekends and you're leaving your equipment unprotected from that overheating. So let's cut over to Stephen Lilly for a bit more information on different Vertiv solutions.
Take it away.
Okay, we're going to talk about just a couple of Vertiv offerings that are fairly new over the last couple of years. One is the Liebert SRC mini split. It's a commercial grade solution for IDF closets. It's really for the smaller 50 to 500 square foot non-mission critical room. Most people have seen this. It's a wall-mounted unit, has very basic alarms, outdoor air-cooled heat rejection. But the good thing with Vertiv is we do offer a remote communications available via our ICOM CMS.
Awesome. So tell me, what would this typically be used for? Like, I would imagine school systems. This is great for school systems. People who, on a budget, are looking for a way to cool a closet without really spending an exorbitant amount of money.
Exactly. This is really a non-mission critical solution, maybe phone closets, small half-rack systems in a very small closet and so forth where you're looking to cool the room but don't need mission critical equipment.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you typically what I see in those kinds of spaces are either nothing or some building air, or they've got some crummy old like hotel room air conditioner that's all rusted up.
Yeah,
and
or an exhaust fan.
An exhaust fan. And they have no way to communicate or find out what's going on with it. So
Correct.
This is a better solution when you run into those kinds of applications.
Exactly.
Okay.
So the Liebert SRC comes in three sizes. Liebert offers the SRC 1.5, 2, and 3 ton sizes.
And converted to IT speak, that would be approximately 5 kW, 6 kW, and almost 10 kW units, which is pretty significant. That's a lot of kW for a closet.
3 tons big size. Here are some key features. It's not a ductable unit. You hang it in the space. It does have a variable capacity compressor, but it does not have a variable speed fan. Does not have humidity control. It's an air-cooled only unit with an outdoor air-cooled condenser.
Okay.
Condensing unit.
So the variable speed, which I always think is cool to point out, is that it will ramp up and down according to the load.
Based on your load in the space.
So if a customer has a really small load to start and they need to add more IT equipment, it's going to bump up to cool that load without you having to replace the air conditioner, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
The next we're going to talk about the new Minimate 3. This is a new product that came out this year. This is comes in a 4 and a 5 ton size. The great thing about this is it comes with a digital scroll compressor and a variable speed EC fan. So to your point, if you start out with a low load in the space and you know over time you're going to build the load in the space, the heat load in the space by adding racks or adding equipment, this unit will match that load both on the fan side and the compressor side to meet the load in the space.
So it's a really, really good investment, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's available in several configurations for easy installation. So you have an easy way to install it depending on your space. You can hang it in the space or outside of the space and duct it over to the room.
So if the customer wants to hang it, like the closet's here, and they want to hang it outside of the closet to avoid any dripping or anything like that, they hang it outside and they then duct the cooling and just blow it right down onto
Correct.
that IT load.
Correct. And it comes with the ICOM controls. So nice thing about this is you have many more variable ICOM control with the touch screen, and you can see all of the different functions of the unit.
So what this is doing for the customer is allowing them the ability to have visibility into the cooling in their space, as well as some control over what's going on. They can, if the load is changing, they have control over that without having to send somebody out all the time to tweak the system.
That's correct.
And this is really important in that a lot of times these smaller systems that go into distributed environments they don't have this kind of visibility. And so Liebert, understanding that all environments are critical, has made a very affordable way for the customer to have visibility into their thermal environment.
Correct. And we do that via the ICOM CMS. Oh, I'm sorry. So
You can skip. It's
yeah,
okay.
Via the ICOM CMS. This is a space monitoring software that is available that interfaces with your BMS. And if you don't have a BMS on site, there is remote monitoring via a mobile application on your iPhone or smart device.
And everyone likes a mobile application on their iPhone. Okay, so that about wraps it up. Just want to tell one last thing is that we sped through kind of a solution set, but there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. So please get in contact with us. We'd love to explain it even more. And thanks so
Thank you.
much.